I display wealth by my children. Like the exposure that I give my kids. Like somebody talk to my kids, it's like, yo, we do everything. Like it's never really a no with him. It's like, let's find the time to do it.
Right.
And I spend a lot of money on their experiences.
Yeah.
Whatever experience you want to have, let's do that. Whatever I can put into your education. And this is for any artist or any, if you spending more money on anything versus the uplifting of your kids, I don't care what it is. You spending more money on your hair than your kids' education, or chains and your kids' education, or a car, your kids' education, or your kids' surroundings. So I'm not gonna allow my kid to be isolated. So whether it's him or his friends, we gotta elevate everybody. So I think that my outlook on community, it plays a part in that as well. You know, so if you're not spending your money, then like they say, a fool will be departed from his bread. Like I'm a wiser spender than and then everything that I usually buy for myself is tax deductible because I'm performing in this stuff.
Yeah.
So now I have more land than cars. I have more acres than cars.
Having a nice house to me is like the easiest, most understandable desire. Whereas the car thing is just like, you know, nobody ever sees me in my car. Like I just literally never go anywhere where I feel like I'm being judged, you know? And like maybe when I was younger, when I was still really trying to get some pussy, and like, you know, when you really don't got nothing going for you, having a nice car seems like really probably one of the most important things you could do pussy wise. But yeah, I don't know. That's always just never really aligned to my brain.
You know, when my boys knew that I had it, when I would pull up to random places and jump out of my Ford F-150. They got the lawnmower and the weed. It got a cover over it, but they know that it's all type of gardening tools in there. And I'm just showing up. What's up? And he's like, he don't care because he got it. Like nobody's questioning what he has. Like, and I'll be looking like, I wish somebody would. Like, it's not your business what I got, but it's not like I have it on me.
Right.
I'm not a rapper. I don't have the, hey, look at, I'm not doing the money stack. Like, we can do the bank statement and like, that's one account.
That was one of, there was a few L's that Jay-Z took that made it clear that he wasn't going to be able to determine the future of what was cool and what wasn't in hip hop. And one of those was the money phone. He basically, I forget what the exact lyric was, but he dismissed the money phone, people holding money up to their ear, which for some reason was like everyone was just doing that at that time. And it quickly became clear, like, no, we respect you. We got love for you. We're still doing the money phone. And the auto-tune thing was the other big one where he shit on auto-tune, and then auto-tune proceeded to be like incredibly important in hip hop since then until now.
I don't know. Auto-tuning was out of control. I think Jay-Z cut it by half.
He might have, but I feel like, you know, he killed spinning rims, and he killed wearing a big ass dress shirt. He killed jerseys. Everybody had all these weird ass basketball jerseys for a while there. He said one thing, boom, it was done. Gone.
I never wore the jersey thing.
Yeah, I mean, I was like a 17-year-old white kid in New Hampshire, just kind of observing all these dudes wearing jerseys through the Source and shit, and just kind of being confused. Why does the Source all of a sudden have an ad for the Negro League jerseys? I'm like, y'all are really like intent on finding every hidden jersey throughout history and making it cool, and then overnight, boom, it's just gone. Jay-Z said it was lame.
I remember
gone.
My boy Sam, we was in Korea, and he bought all these jerseys from Korea, like maybe 20 jerseys, with the hopes of selling them. He probably still has all of them.
Jay-Z
We got
put out that lyric while he was on the plane and he's crying his eyes out by the time he lands. Oh my God.
He still has all of the jerseys. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, but I feel like those jerseys are totally cool again. Playboy Cardi's out here wearing vintage jerseys. Looks cool as f. I don't know why we had to do a 20-year break, but
I don't follow Playboy Cardi. Like,
but just he's considered pretty up there as far as fashion goes, and he's out here wearing jerseys left and right. And I think he's wearing them backwards sometimes too, which is something I never thought would come back.
I think it's different. So yeah, I just think we like I don't ever follow these guys. So I was wearing tailor-made suits when Jay-Z was wearing his pants baggy and his tuxedo pants baggy. So that's just a thing from my upbringing from my dad. So my dad always had tailor-made suits. So I didn't need Jay-Z to direct me in that. Just like I was pissed when people was talking about I had my collar flipped up. Oh, I see you getting your Kanye on. I was like, what the f you talking about? Yeah. I've been doing this since the 8th grade.
I was doing that because that's what, like, we would be stealing shirts from Abercrombie, and that's what the models would be doing in the ads and stuff. I'm like, I guess I'm flipping the collar. That's what the guy in the ad is doing.
And this thing, 10 years prior to that, I was already flipping that collar up.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing about eras. If people go back, it's like, one of the major things that bother me is that's cap. Like, that shit pisses me off to no end because it's a word from my era. We started the word.
But it meant the same thing?
No. Oh. They saying no cap mean no lying. Capping is capitalizing. Like, you're capitalizing on what you're doing. Like, man, this boy capping. And you could not cap unless you had it. It's no capping. You can't lie cap.
People just forgot about that and went on to using it in a way that was almost the exact opposite.
Yeah, like, hey, so if you had a nice chain and with diamonds in it, and you come around your boys, you like, yeah. And then so one of your people say, oh, I see this boy capping. That you have on a nice chain. Oh, I see my man capping with the sneakers. You say your car, you couldn't do it unless you had it.
Right.
Because it's capping means short for capitalizing. So I don't know what this, and it burns me up every time I hear no cap.
Yeah.
So no capitalizing? No.
Just lowercase? That's what it should say. That shit lowercase.
Like
So that's cap? Well, the opposite would be,
yeah,
all right, yeah.
Like, lame, we've always said lame. Like my generation started a bunch of things and people out here using our stuff wrong. Get your own stuff, man.
It still bothers me is saying that, and I actually have kind of adapted to this, but saying when somebody's a bitch or somebody's pussy, oh, he's scary. That doesn't, someone is scary, they are scary, not they are easily scared, right? Like that's one that's always kind of sad, wrong with me.
That's a scary dude right there.
Yeah. He's intimidating.
He's intimidating.
He's terrifying, yeah. But now it's, he's scary as a way of dismissing him. When the actual, if I were to see that written, he's scary. I'm terrified of the guy. That bothers me a little bit.
That's a scary looking dude right there, but it's.
And I'll say it too. I'll say that motherfucker's scary. And then but the English professor part of my brain is like, what are you talking about? That's not, you're not supposed to use that word like
English
that.
Professor.
Yeah, well, not actually, but aspiring.
Okay, so you just saw the clip, but did you know that you can watch this entire interview right now before it's released to the public, uncensored, by becoming a member for just $5 a month, and there's a lot of other crazy benefits as well. So make sure you hit the link down in the description and sign up. Appreciate y'all.